What about an inner critic without sound? Well, you would experience that typically as emotional flashbacks. So and the inner critic can induce emotional flashbacks. The inner critic is enforcing introjected messages and people. So you have avatars, simulated avatars of people, simulated avatars of their fundamental messaging, and that messaging can actually push you in a certain direction, and it will induce emotional flashbacks. Yes. What if I have anxiety in a situation of emotional flashback, but the inner critic is silent? That's quite common. That's quite common. You might not hear the inner critic being activated when you're in an emotional flashback, because I said the inner critic is just a recording and replay device with no quality control. It has no ambitions. It has no objectives. But the internalized people, the introjected people in the messages that they're giving you, they do have objectives. And you have understood from a very young age what those objectives are. And some of those objectives could be fairly horrendous. They could be ruin. They could be, for example, just ruin your life. Never be better than me, never be bigger than me, ruin your own life. So if you're having anxiety, that they might just sit back and go, well, my job is done here, because now you're not going to get this job, or now you're not going to be able to flourish and thrive in the way you would be able to without this anxiety or this emotional flashback. So that's why I'm banging on about this at the moment. It's pretty important. It will keep you in abusive, narcissistically abusive relationships if you don't deal with that.